Is she throwing up?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything to say about my hair before we get started?
Do you have anything to say about mine?
It's a little frizzy.
I'm not gonna.
Just put it in a bun.
That's what I'm doing. Okay, let's do it.
Do you want to look at it before? Okay. Hello. What's going on here? What is that?
Okay.
Hello, I'm Jennica.
Hold on, I need to change it to a t-shirt. Okay.
Now we match.
I don't care.
Hello. I'm Jennica.
I'm Annica.
As you read by the title, today we are doing assumptions. I don't know why we never have done this before because
we don't want to get hurt.
Because we're sensitive. Also, I think that in some videos I need to start saying, like, every now and then, just reminding the people that I am Annica's mom. She is my child. Okay, I put a little question box on my Instagram to give us some assumptions about us and that we would be reacting to these assumptions.
Yeah, I want to do it.
Okay, you guys really popped off, for sure.
Okay.
Also, this video, we do have a sponsor. Thank you, Storyworth, for sponsoring this video.
Okay, y'all want to move from Nashville to another place?
Yes.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
When she dips,
When I
after
dip,
high
we dip.
school, I dip. I think that I'm just gonna bop around for a few years while she's figuring out life, and then wherever she kind of settles and has kids, like, I'll just move right next door.
You're strict because of your experiences.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying you're strict?
No, I'm just saying I parent because of my...
You just said you're strict. Are you strict? 1, 2, 3.
No.
Yes. She has this thing where she thinks she's not strict.
I don't think that I'm strict. You don't know. Everybody thinks their parent is strict until you have a strict parent.
If 2 plus 2 is 4.
If 2 plus 2 is 4 and 5 plus 5 is 10,
Okay.
what the fuck is this?
Okay, don't burn me now. That just don't make sense.
I just don't think that I'm strict.
I just feel like you are.
I know that...
The inside of your mouth looks so weird. I can't be talking.
Okay, brace face.
I'm gonna cry.
We can't cry already. No! Oh my God.
Okay.
Can you specify that you're not crying because I called you brace face?
No, I just...
We are 30 seconds into this video. Anyway.
I didn't mean to cry that much.
What was even the question? Or the assumption?
You're just strict.
Moving on.
Annica's a senior in high school.
Freshman.
I wish. I was a senior. You're rich.
We have a popcorn ceiling.
I have a dryer sheet on my desk.
We've got to get it together. No. I come from very, like, middle class family. I was on WIC and, like, assistant programs, like, when I moved to college with her. I worked very hard to, like, have our own insurance now. But no, we're
Not wealthy.
not wealthy yet.
Am I allowed to say?
Don't skip those ads so we can get that coin.
You guys swear a lot. Why are you insist?
It's not like I'm like beep 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 beep. Like, it's literally like, I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
You don't fight. We've been better.
We haven't fought lately.
Yeah, like
Can you stop with that?
we've been good. It used to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You guys keep secrets from each other, but are scared to admit it. I mean, yeah, there's some stuff I don't tell you.
Like what?
You're scared of the day Annica moves out.
I just don't want it to happen. I don't think I'm scared, but I just don't want it to happen.
Do you think I have ADHD?
No.
I don't think I do either. Were you embarrassed when you first found out you were pregnant?
Yes.
Oh.
I mean,
I'm not her.
it wasn't embarrassing about you. It was embarrassing about me.
But you wouldn't have been embarrassed if I wasn't in you.
But that wasn't your, like, I did that.
But it was me.
Anyway.
Have you ever vaped or done drugs?
Yes to one of those. Have you?
No.
Cut the cameras, deadass.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
I've seen so many like you
I
guys.
feel like I look like really awkward.
Well, if you do
This
that.
is a 2-piece set, and so you can't like tell where one starts and. I don't think I can do this. Is that better?
I've seen so many like you guys are actually sisters and that
What?
you don't want me to date.
I've said 600 times, I don't care if you date. You just can't get away from it. Which I am thankful. Oh, come on.
I'm not crying.
She's so sensitive.
No, I'm not.
Everybody's gonna be like, Jay is so mean to Annica.
No, I really am just overly sensitive.
Okay, my turn. You've never been arrested. No, I have not. Have you?
Yes.
No.
What would I get arrested for?
I don't know. No, I've never been arrested. I assume Annica gets made fun of for the YouTube.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like it's.
And it's mostly like people I was close with, and now they don't like me.
But people also are like becoming more accepting of YouTube. I kind of feel like you let your daughter push all over you.
No.
I mean, kinda. Sometimes I just like don't. It's not worth the fight. Like
Yeah.
I talked about in one of my other.
Yeah, I feel like that's what made us not, like kind of not fight anymore. Is that we both figured out like what it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's just not. You gotta kind of pick and choose. You don't post a lot because you have a very busy job. You don't post a lot because you have a very busy job. That is true. I work 5 days a week with a normal job. We aren't able to. We literally have like 2 days that we can film, and then I have to edit, and like when I get off at 6 p.m. and still be a mom and cook and clean and everything else, so we aren't able to post as much as we want to, for sure. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break so we can talk to you about today's sponsor, which is Storyworth. I actually saw this on Instagram probably like a year ago and thought it was just such a good idea. So essentially what happens is, do you guys recognize who that is? That's Gran, Topless Gran. That's what I should have gotten on it. Storyworth is so cool. It emails a relative 1 question per week for them to answer.
They can even email in pictures, and it's questions you've never thought to ask before.
The questions are so fun. Like, I got one for my grandmother, and I also want to get one for my other grandmother, Nana. Both of my grandmothers are really good with words and telling stories, and it's just,
Yeah.
I mean, I sit and I try to ask questions to my Nana all the time, but it's just the normal standard, like, how'd you grow up? Things like that. Like, these questions are so fun. One of my favorite was, which people have been the kindest to me in my life? And it's just really fun to see questions like that. What's the furthest place you've traveled? Obviously, with the way that things have been this year, we've not been able to spend as much time with our grandparents, and
I feel like that's why we chose this year to do this.
this is truly why we chose this year to gift both my grandmothers this beautiful gift. I love hearing their stories, and I feel like we've also learned this year that family means even more than
Your simple question.
than you ever thought, in those simple questions and just getting that deep. I just think that it's such a perfect way to kind of bring us all together at the end of this year and really still spend time together, get to know each other, hear each other's stories without actually being together. So Storyworth actually at the end of the year compiles all of the questions, all of the pictures into a hard back book. It's just such a great gift idea, and I will cherish this absolutely forever. Give your loved ones the most meaningful gift this year with Storyworth. Get started right away with no need for shipping, plus $10 off by going to storyworth.com/Jennica. That is storyworth.com/Jennica. And thank you so very much, Storyworth, for sponsoring this video. This is something that we will cherish forever. You guys get along well, but you can get on each other's nerves. Yes. And I think that one thing that has helped us too is like our feelings won't get hurt. And we'll kind of be like, you're on my nerves right now, I gotta go. And then we just have to accept that and let them go. You know?
Yeah.
I hate this outfit and this hair and this whole... Please don't look at me.
You secretly love frogs. Frogs is in my top 3 fears of the world. Okay. I'm not kidding. It goes snakes, turtles, frogs. Okay.
Honestly, fuck frogs.
You know how weird they are? If a dog licks it, their mouth thumbs up. Like, have you never seen that?
Yeah, we don't really fuck with frogs.
I don't. And they can jump so far. God, I hate frogs.
I assume that you wish Annica could grow up in your hometown. I moved out of that place when I was 17 for Annica. Well, for me also. But to get Annica out of there. No. I just knew that she would always be known as like Jennica's daughter, and like I wanted her to have her own life, you know, and make her own name. Is this boring you? There's a lot of, we're extremely close. Yes, we are. Oh. Y'all have stages where you don't argue often. Yes.
We're in one right now.
We're in one right now, and it's great. There's a lot about like money on here. Like this one says you guys have a lot of expensive things but can't afford to go to DC. Some say that I came for money. Like if you say something that's expensive that we have, either A, it's not ours, we're borrowing it from a friend, or B, it was given to us.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like
Shannon gave us our MacBook.
I've said that like the majority of my bags that I have are replicas. Like they're not real. I think the most expensive thing I've ever purchased for us is our Dyson vacuum.
You know the most expensive thing I've ever bought?
What?
My Lululemon jacket.
I hate that freaking jacket. I don't even want to
didn't-
speak about that jacket. I've been very open and honest, I feel like. I mean, like, I think that I'm just now, like, at 28, getting to a point where I can pay the bills as soon as they come in and, like, try to start saving for things. Like I said, I want a house or a car. And I will be the first to admit that I'm not very good at budgeting. So I'm trying. But it's just, like, hard to budget when you don't have money. So now that we're starting to be a little bit more secure with YouTube, like I have been really trying to educate myself on finances. I assume that Annica wants to start her own YouTube channel at some point.
I just am not like funny by myself. That's the thing.
Yes, you are.
I'm really not. And I don't do anything that's not with you.
I don't think that there's a need for us to split our channels right now, especially with us like working and doing school so much. Maybe one day when I have enough content on my own and she has up on hers, I would love for her to do this and like I could edit her videos. Even though you were close, I assume that AJ gets embarrassed by you sometimes.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Because literally all the people in my grade obsess over you.
I'm not that big of a deal, honestly. I'm really...
It's just because you're young.
Oh. I assume that AJ is boy crazy.
100%.
You both have secret boyfriends.
I wish. But then again, I don't like anybody right now.
I do not have a boyfriend. I will not have a boyfriend. I'm not interested in dating. I don't like anybody as much as I like myself. Therefore...
You like me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You envy Annica for being young and pretty? I'm young and pretty too.
It's not just kidding.
You are. I assume you've tried to have another baby. I don't even like kids.
Yeah, I don't.
Annica is glad she has a young mom.
Yeah.
Oh. Y'all are real smart, but don't show it.
I feel like that should be kind of offensive, but I think she's not to take it that way.
I actually am very smart. I was in all honors classes. I started taking...
So you are or you were?
Were. I mean, I am. Jennica gives bomb advice.
No.
What?
You really don't.
Yes, I do.
On some things.
Hey, Siri. Call Maddie.
She took this too deep, guys. She doesn't answer.
Hey, Siri. FaceTime sis. Hello.
Oh, hey. Hey.
Hey, say hi to the vlog.
Absolutely not. Company. Get me off.
Listen, I have a question really quick.
Oh, God.
Towards me, and it has to say
Do I give good advice?
to Annica.
Yes. You do give very good advice. It's not advice I ever want to hear because it hurts my feelings, but, like, I need to hear it, so, like, I appreciate it.
So I give good
But
advice.
sometimes it's tough
To
love,
Annica.
but, like, it comes from a very good place.
See, it's
But sometimes
tough.
it takes me, like,
You
a
don't-
year or two to, like, realize that.
You give good advice, but you turn it into a lecture of your own kind. And it doesn't help me whatsoever. But then we eventually get to the point, but it's after like 30 minutes when it could have taken 5.
You guys are faking it for the camera. Faking what?
Sitting here looking like this. I mean,
Obviously we kind of like turn on a little bit just as like with expressions and voice and things, but like as far as personality and like showing our life, like this is definitely it. You will be following Annica and trying to dorm with her in college. I could go back to college. Jennica is more straightforward and Annica beats around the bush. Yeah.
when do I beat around the bush?
When you came and asked me your question the other night.
That's just because I knew you'd say no.
Jennica is an introvert and Annica is an extrovert.
Yes.
I have never... Introvert? Like I'm shy?
Oh, I thought that just meant you stay in the house.
There's a global pandemic. Of course I stay in the house.
But like, you would choose to stay in the house rather than going out any night.
Not any... I mean, if it was somebody's birthday.
And you were obligated to go.
No, I'm very extroverted. I'm very loud and obnoxious. Not shy in the least bit. I don't feel like you're really either. Annika's tired of people referring to y'all as sisters.
That's a bit.
Jennica is lazier than Annica.
Yeah.
You didn't take a beat there, did you?
I feel like I'm hurting your feelings.
No, I feel like it depends on the day.
If you did this to me, I would be sobbing.
I don't care.
I'm crying just thinking about it.
Literally, everyone's gonna be like, Jennica is so mean to Annica. I feel like it depends on the day. There's definitely some days that I'm like, because I work literally all the time with 2 jobs and a mom. There are some days that I do want to be lazy. But there are some days that I just let Annika live.
I slept like 18 out of the 24 hours yesterday.
Yeah, and that's fine. I don't care. You both have a lot of natural self-confidence. I mean, I think that we do have natural self-confidence. But I think that there are definitely things that we're insecure about.
I think it's experiences that have made us.
Yeah. I used to be a lot more confident than I am now. But honestly, this is like my Aquarius brain working. Like when I see like hate comments about me about something, it almost makes me like want to, I don't know, it just doesn't bother me because I'm like, yeah, I am. I don't
It would
know.
bother me so bad.
Yeah.
I would totally be so sad. I would think about it for the next 8 to 10 business days.
Yeah, I mean, I get called fat every single 5 seconds on YouTube, and I also get like made fun of for being a teen mom.
Do you know what people at school call me? I've never told you this.
What? Oh, what is it mean?
Yeah.
What do they say? And I remember thinking, I'm about to beat this bitch up.
I remember thinking, I'm about to beat this bitch up.
They call me toothless.
Why did they call you toothless?
I don't know.
Well, you were missing that tooth.
Oh my god.
But it's back.
I don't know, it's just kind of stuck, I guess.
How many times does Annika take a shot every time Annika if you're 21? I assume that you're perfect. Correct. You sometimes are lonely, but you push through because you don't want a man. I don't think I'm never lonely.
I'm always lonely.
I have this dog, I have this cat, I have this kid. Like I'm
lonely.
good.
45% of the time.
45?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're not lonely people.
I just said I'm lonely.
Oh, Jennica is low-key sick of AJ. No, I can't get enough. I'm obsessed with her.
Yeah, she can't stop touching me and it
I
freaks me
am
out.
obsessed with her. I love her so much. I'm obsessed with her. Like, I love her so much.
How many times are you gonna say that?
You're so cute. Like, sometimes I just look at her and I'm like, that is the most beautiful nose I've ever seen in my life.
She talks about my nose a lot.
She has a great nose and great lips.
I tell you every single day I want to get lip fillers. Every single day. Why is your hand on my back?
I just love you. Okay. You never thought your YouTube would come this far. That's a really good one because I think that I have always wanted to do something like YouTube, and I think that like for us, YouTube, you really get to show your personality a little bit more, and I think with our situation, like hopefully as we keep growing, hopefully we'll be able to do like little like more Gilmore Girls styles videos and like film it more where it's like almost like our own little mini reality show. I think that would be really fun. I had the goal of 100K, and I think that I never thought that we would hit that, but I thought maybe, and then once we hit that, like I've just not expected any of this afterwards. I love it so much.
Do you think you spoil me?
I think that,
I think you do. And I think sometimes I don't deserve it.
yeah. I think that if you're instilling good values and like worth ethic in your kid and they are like a good kid, like it's definitely okay. Like as a parent.
You think I'm a good kid?
Yes. Like as a parent, you just want your kid to have the best and you want them to do the best and you want them to be the best. And you know, I know that there's like some things that Annica has to sacrifice with having a young mom. So I definitely think that I like.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
Do spoil in different ways, in the ways that I can. But I try to always make sure that she has everything that she wants to an extent. I do try to work really hard to make sure that she Gets what she needs.
Do you think I've ever hidden a boyfriend from you?
No, because you're so obsessed with whoever you like that you can't stop talking about it.
No, I think I just...
Oh, so you have?
Can I speak? I think I haven't hidden any from you because I know you just don't care. Like, you don't care that I'm dating.
As long as it's a good guy.
AJ doesn't want you to date someone because she likes having just the two of y'all.
I would say yes.
Yeah. I would get too jealous.
Yeah, but like I genuinely, like I don't. Used to, and I would go out and like I would be like, where are you from? I'd be like, no.
I assume you guys get coffee every day. She has this thing where she says she gets a migraine if she doesn't have coffee.
I do. That's a problem. I should probably fix that, but right now I'm just too busy and I need coffee every day. Okay. Oh, hello. Y'all don't pay attention to the hate. I feel like she doesn't read it. She can't handle it.
Yeah, I'm not logged in on my phone.
Yeah, she wouldn't be able to handle it. But, I mean, there's not.
Do I get hate? What? Wait, hold on.
No.
On what video?
And like I said, I know what people say about me. Like, I don't. It doesn't bother me. After a while, it's like the same comment over and over and over again. And sometimes that gets to you just because you're like, oh my god, so many people really, really like take the positive ones to heart, and I try to like harp on those. I can read 100 positive comments and like one negative one will stand out. And I've known that from the beginning, so I've tried to really train my brain to like reread the positive one. Like, we're human. It's hard hearing that about yourself. But also, like, if I see a comment that is super mean, I just delete it, because then it becomes other subscribers like commenting, and it's like a fight in the, even if I don't reply to it, like I don't want people fighting in the comments, like I don't want that kind of negativity, so I just like get rid of it. You want to get merch? I would love to get merch.
I would, yeah. You know how cool it would be to walk into school in my own merch?
Oh my god.
My head would be huge.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, let us know if you do even buy merch. Okay, last one. You guys are like the real life version of the Gilmore Girls. Sort of, except for I don't date boys all the time. She doesn't date boys all the time. She's not going to Harvard or Yale.
I might. I have 4 years.
Okay. Other than that, I feel like we have the same little fun. Mm-hmm. We really, really liked watching Gilmore Girls together.
I cried so many times.
Yeah, and I feel like it gives Annica a perspective on like the mom side of things that she would never realize that I was going through, and like it also gives me the perspective of like Annica's her own person dealing with her own problems too, and it really helped us, I think, and we loved it. All right.
Wait, can we take a minute?
Hope you enjoyed this video. If we should do a part 2 of Assumptions, definitely let us know.
I won't cry as much this time.
Yeah. Thank you again, Storywords, for sponsoring this video, and we will see you guys next time.